fire has been ignited in Angelo Bruno as he delves deep into his studies. At 26 years of age, he has joined the School for Ministers, and as he pursued the sacred calling, he has felt something very powerful.
We know that everything we do, God is behind us. We can feel God's embrace in our lives, not because of us, but because we have our mentors and we have the blessing of our Almighty Father in heaven.
Just a few weeks after beginning his first year, Angelo and his classmates received wonderful news. The Toronto extension of the School for Ministers was about to be inaugurated.
You could really feel it in everyone's heart that they were really, really excited that this was happening here in the District of Eastern Canada.
Our district right now has a need of about 5 to 6 ministers. If we have 5 or 6 ministers, every congregation would be taken care of. But still, that would not be enough. I mean, that's the minimum of what we need in Eastern Canada. And we're just one district of over 100.
We need more capable men who are honest enough and have the kind of integrity to fulfill the tasks that should be given to them by God.
Brother Emiliano Magtuto Jr., director of the School of Ministers, was sent by the church administration to oversee the inauguration.
This has been the idea of our beloved executive minister, Brother Eduardo Vimanalo, several years ago.
It was a poignant moment as he recounted his assignment 41 years ago as the first resident minister in Toronto, the first local congregation in this ecclesiastical district.
I am overwhelmed by the growth and the progress of the Church of Christ in this part of the world. As a matter of fact, when we first came over in 1976, there's only one congregation, of course. Our first chapel in House of Worship in Islington Avenue, and there were only 114 members when I first came over. But now, there are lots of congregations within the greater Toronto area. This is indeed the work of God's mighty hands. This is a manifestation of His great love and His great concern for the souls of our brothers and our sisters here in Canada, and for the sake of so many Canadians that need salvation.
And this is the understanding that all ministerial students have when they pursue their studies.
It inspires me to invite more brothers who are able to join in the holy ministry so that we can not only help Brother Eduardo in his work of propagation.
It's very humbling because it's not our work, it's God's work.
The School for Ministry is centered in the Philippines with 14 extensions, including the newly inaugurated extension of Toronto, Canada.
The seal of approval to inaugurate the Iglesia Ni Cristo Church of Christ School for Ministers Toronto Extension.
Overseas, more extensions can be found in Sacramento, California, Washington, D.C., London, England, Rome, Italy, and Lady Brand, South Africa. For Angelo Bruno, the fire is burning even brighter now as he helps in the church's great work of salvation.
Having the inauguration just fills our hearts with so much happiness and so much inspiration, and I just can't wait to come to class on Tuesday and just hit the books. I'm so excited because the faster I get through this program, the faster we can all help the church grow and expand, and that's really that's the end goal, That's the goal for all of us to bring as many as we can to our Lord Jesus Christ and see Him on that day when He comes back.
From Toronto, Canada, I'm Martin Zeruto reporting for INC Review.